Hello friends, in last we have discussed two mass question. In this also we have to discuss two mass question. Uh, in this two mass question, this is a question paper on the screen. So first question is define Charles law and Boyle's law. What is Charles law and Boyle's law? This is the question, right? So what is Charles law and Boyle's law? We have to discuss these laws. There is a simple definition for Boyle's law. What is Boyle's law? If the temperature of given quantity of gas is held constant, the volume of gas varies inversely with absolute pressure during a change of state. That is, volume is inversely proportional. Inversely proportional to the pressure, that is V, that is PV is equals to constant. This is the Boyle's law. You have to write the equation also for the Boyle's law. Next, Charles law. What is Charles law? There are two statements of Charles law. If the pressure on the particular quantity of gas is held constant, then with any change of state, the volume is directly proportional to its absolute temperature. That is, V is proportional to the T, right? That is, V by T is equals to constant. And if the volume of particular quantity of gas is held constant, then pressure is directly proportional to the temperature, that is P by T is equals to constant. Then thermodynamic equilibrium, right? What is thermodynamic equilibrium? When system is under any of the of three equilibrium, then which are three equilibrium? That mechanical, thermal and chemical equilibrium. Then system is said to be in a thermal equilibrium. For example, thermodynamic equilibrium. For example, thermal equilibrium, if the temperature of the system does not change with respect to time, then it is called as thermodynamic equilibrium, thermal equilibrium, right? Next is constant volume process. Constant volume process. Here I will draw here constant volume process. Again, this is P, this is V, and this is constant volume process. Suppose this is 1 and this is 2. So this is constant volume process on PV diagram, and now on TS diagram, this is constant volume process. This is 1, this is T, and this is S. This is 2, here TS diagram, right? So this is all about the 2 marks question. You have to represent like this PV and TS diagram, right? So next question is differentiate between point and path function, right? The function which depend upon the state or point, then it is called as point function. Example, volume, pressure. And the function which depend upon the path, it is called as path function. For example, work, right? Energy, right? Next, write 4 application of refrigeration system. This is again repeat question for medical purposes, for ice making, ice cream parlor, for fruit storage of fruit. These are the few applications, right? Then write any 4 application. Okay, write the classification of automobile system. This is for 2 marks. There are number of criteria to classify the automobile that we have discussed in last lecture. So classification of automobile based on the purpose of vehicle, that is bus, good vehicle, special purpose vehicle. Next, based on the load capacity, heavy load, light load. Based on the fuel use, petrol, diesel, gas. Next, based on the drive of vehicle, the left hand drive and right hand drive, based on number of wheels, two wheeler, four wheeler, six wheeler, and sorry, based on the transmission system, that is semi automatic or automatic transmission. Next, write the classification. Okay, state the sign convention of heat and work. There is very simple sign convention of heat and work. I will represent here on a simple diagram. The here, see here, suppose this is a system. Suppose this is system. The work done on the system is negative. Work done by the system is positive. Heat in the system is positive and heat out to the system is negative. This is the all about sign convection of the system. Next, state Joule's law of thermodynamic and write one example of it. What is Joule's? Joule says that gives the relation between work and heat, that is work is right. It states that the in a cyclic process, the total sum of work is equals to total sum of heat, right? This is about the Joule's experiment, Joule's law. Thank you.